homies. It's me, Jake.
It's me, Bradley. I mean, Cheeseburger. Fuck.
Yeah. Don't use your Christian name.
No, yeah.
Exactly.
I'm a criminal. Scratch that out.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Me, Horatio, laying seductively in my bed.
Oh God.
The sick
I don't
part,
want to
I'd rather
think
have
about
you.
that.
that's the sick part, is that's what he's doing right now, literally.
You know that's what
I know.
he's
We
doing
know it
right now.
is. We know it is because
Because
the
we
man
heard
is anything.
him rip a fart that sounded like inner city gang violence just a second ago.
The man is anything if not honest.
Sounded like a fucking Uzi.
No!
Oh no!
No!
Yep.
Oh, I didn't want to see that.
Wait.
So we're here with you this week, guys. Back with what is this? Episode 3 of the Land of Skunks podcast. We got a special one for you today, guys.
Oh yeah, we do.
We have made it this long with not being arrested.
Yes.
I don't know how much longer we will, though. Not after this one.
I don't know, man. This one's actually probably going to get us got by the deep state.
Well, before we jump into it today, I think we have a sponsor.
We do. This week's episode is brought to you by Fevered Crack Nightmares. Seeing as we're talking about some shit, once you get done smoking your crack, you can use the tin foil that you used for that to fashion a hat, so that the government can't, see the information that we're about to present to you today.
Yeah, everybody put your tinfoil hats on. We're gonna jump in.
They steal your dreams, Cheeseburger.
For what? But for what?
I don't know. In my case, probably torture ideals.
Oh God, I can only imagine what they use your dreams for. Guantanamo Bay or something.
Easily Guantanamo Bay.
I think probably most episodes of Criminal Minds are based off my dreams.
Yeah,
that's unfortunate.
It's so nice.
That and your Amazon shopping list.
Listen. It's not my fault that I have rope on standby on my Amazon wish list.
That's not a
wait a minute.
You want committed to an audio file.
Yeah, this is not good. This is
boy.
Well, it's actually rope, Vaseline, and a little bit of tape.
That's even worse.
Wow, that's even worse.
All right. It's always on standby.
So can I ask can we just get it? I want to ask the question: What the hell is the dead internet?
Okay, so the dead internet theory is the theory that most of the internet that we see today is actually only been created in like the last 10 years. Everything after the net neutrality thing was kind of lost. The government or big tech or whatever has almost scrubbed everything prior to like 2014 to 2016 off the internet.
Okay.
Now you can do a simple search for this, and you'll see that Google is lying to you in some way, because when you go to Google and you type in something like the word pizza, it's going to say there's like 100 billion results. Well, you can see by the Google thing, there's about 10 per page, and there's about 10 pages. That nowhere near comes to even 1 million searches. So you've got to think, pizza is like common as shit. Okay, there's going to be everything out there related to pizza.
Yeah.
Shirts, hats, reviews. You're gonna see 1 million reviews for 1 million different like pizza places at least.
Recipes.
Well, the problem is they're
All
not
kinds of
there. They're not there. The results are not there. So you can go to the very last page, and it says right there, some results have been omitted because they're similar. And you can see all of the results by clicking a button. So you can click that button, And when you do so, like 10 more pages comes up, and that's all that Google has. There's a big conspiracy around Google owning all the search engines, so they control everything on the internet. So either the deep web or the dark web are like your only ways of accessing things that were put on the internet prior to 2014. So they actually refer to it as a Potemkin village, which is a it's commonly used in countries like North Korea, such, where they make the villages look like they're fine just by like putting a drop cloth on the outside of old rundown buildings.
Right.
That's where the phrase came from, anyway. So what they're saying is the internet right now, as you see it, is actually a Potemkin village trying to portray that's everything on the internet. So when you go to search, like, say, did this happen? Did Joe Biden fall upstairs? Almost all the searches are actually going to be, repealed, except for what's controlled by Google, because they're the biggest search engine, and they own things like DuckDuckGo and Bing.
Right.
So no matter where you search for it, you're almost not going to see that. So it's sort of conspiracy theory about how they completely control the internet, and it's kind of an alarming thing. Another part of it is. Go ahead.
I was going to say it actually goes a little bit deeper than that, because I've been doing a little bit of research since you told me about it.
Yeah.
It says that most of the internet is actually run by algorithms, and they figure out through your searches stuff that you're mad about, and like stuff that you're against and stuff that you're for, and they constantly feed you stuff over time to either make you more mad or to like basically tell you that your biases are real. And, it's talking about back in the day, it used to be the internet was all about challenging ideals with each other and having conversations. But now they put you in rooms with people who have all the same ideals as you. And there's actually a theory going on that most of the time when you have people who argue with you on the internet, it's not even real people, that's bots that are arguing with you angry.
So the video that she sent me the other day, Shane, I watched it, was listening to it. It was talking about how the algorithms that they've created are creating results based on what they think you want to see. And so it was saying something like the human to bot ratio on the internet
is like 40 to 60. It's 40% humans and 60% bots.
Yeah, and that was like back in 2016, right? So what is it now?
If you have an issue with, like, say police officer pulls you off and pulls you over and you're like pissed off that day, it'll continuously show you things like, Derek, when you look up your First Amendment audits, it'll like on purposely start showing you videos that'll just irritate you about cops and keep you entertained all day.
Yeah.
Like, have you ever noticed that?
It creates
they don't want you to leave the internet.
Yeah.
They want you to stay on it as much as possible all day.
They're going to show you whatever you want to keep you locked in, to keep you keyed into whatever they want you to see.
Right, and they just want to show you this stuff to reaffirm your beliefs instead of challenging yourself.
Exactly. They don't want you to question.
Nobody wants to stick around if they're challenged. They'll leave. So they create these echo chambers to reaffirm everybody's beliefs, and then everybody believes that they're right based on what they see. And that's, I feel like that's a big reason why everybody's.
Well, and also it even says on things like Twitter and stuff, they put you into rooms with people who, a certain amount of people who are against what you believe and a certain amount who are with. That way they can just keep the arguments going and going, so we all say divided instead of actually coming together.
Yes. Yeah. What it's covering up is actually covering up the fact that, have you ever heard of DARPA?
Yes.
That was the government agency that wanted to track and trace the movement of everybody under Obama. Well, the day that it actually, this was pre-Obama, wasn't it? Or maybe it was the first term. I can't remember exactly.
Well, I remember Bush started a lot of that intrusive stuff.
Yeah, so I think it's something that's always been into play. The day that it got voted that it was unconstitutional and they couldn't do it, Facebook was activated.
Right. Because they shut the day they shut it down, Facebook started.
yeah, I can't hack into your computer and get your information. That's illegal. But I can give you something to where you give it to me willingly.
Oh yeah.
And that's insane to me. Like, that's crazy.
And
Or, you know, hide in the
now the
user agreements.
government's got every single one of your titty pictures.
Hence, hence Zuckerberg is an android, confirmed.
He's
Yes,
a horny
exactly.
android,
Definitely.
and he's looking at my penis on the internet.
Nobody wants to see that. Nobody searches for that. Quit flattering
He's
yourself.
looking at the near infinite pictures that I've taken of my penis on the internet.
It's under a
Wait a minute.
micro. It's under a
I wouldn't
microscope.
mind seeing Cheeseburger's penis. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
Purely for scientific reasons.
Right.
So-
okay. Well, if it's for science.
So as usual, we go from talking, about the real subjects to sheer degeneracy. This is what you come here for. This is what we live for.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry,
No.
but you've got to think about it like this. Okay, if they want everybody's information and pictures and all of that stuff, then they do. They have all your dick pics. I mean, can you imagine that some poor FBI bastard has to sit there and go, "Oh my God, this guy's fucking dick again"?
So
I
wait
mean,
a minute.
I don't feel
just
sorry
think
for the
about it.
FBI. They asked for it.
This is
How
all
many
he
of you
does,
guys?
dick pics.
How many
I
of y'all
have to
actually
pay my
read the
mortgage.
user agreements you sign?
No, none of them.
They actually have that shit into the user agreements where they get access to your camera and all your files and stuff. And most people are just too lazy to sit there and read through it all.
Right,
Yeah.
because it's
All one of
fucking
them.
10,000 pages long
Yeah.
and super fine print. Nobody wants to read
And most
that.
likely, if you
No.
did read it, you wouldn't sign up for any of this stuff.
No.
No.
And you can't use like an iPhone, for instance, without signing up to a user agreement.
Exactly.
Right, that's a scary thing because and if you disagree to any portion of it, they just won't let you use their stuff.
So my question is, if the internet for the past 10 years or so hasn't been real, then is all the porn real?
Yeah, but look how it's all the
Poor.
same.
It's pornception.
Yes,
Pornception.
porn inside of porn, missing porn.
Oh shit. We're
Well, it's
missing
not
porn.
necessarily that Cheeseburger. We're just saying they pretty much monitor you and give you results that you want. So
True.
where the internet's not like it used to be the internet was all about trading ideals and having discussions and stuff like that, but now it's all curated.
Yeah, like when Cheeseburger looks up the moon landing was totally real, all he's going to get is people that agree with him.
True.
He's not going to get the interview of Buzz Aldrin with a little girl sitting on his lap, and she says, "Why don't you guys go back to the moon?" And he said, "Well, we never went in the first place."
And he goes, it was made of cheese, actually.
Which is like,
and
we've all experienced the thing of you talking about something near your phone or near your Google Home or something, and all of a sudden you get ads on your phone.
Yeah.
Hey, you were thinking about a toaster. Here's 50 different toasters.
Right, you don't even have to search for it. And I'm sure that everybody has had that happen to them, and they just brush it off like, "Oh, whatever. I must have actually searched for it." No, you didn't. Your microphone picked up on it, and Google is listening.
the
Exactly.
NSA's listening, folks.
And all we're saying to the NSA and the FBI is get a little better at it. I mean, like, I shouldn't have to search this hard to find things that I'm looking for.
Exactly.
I shouldn't see a bunch of weird shit.
Right. I shouldn't have to search for 10 minutes to find the right midget porn video.
Exactly.
I should hit the letter P in my search menu on my phone, and porn should come up the page that I visit most often.
Right. The exact video that I want to see. Learn to read our minds, FBI.
Yeah, exactly.
And
If you're gonna use
gonna do Siri, please make it like, let it talk to you and shit. That would be cool.
Well, the
put
question
that
I have is,
profiling to use.
Shane,
Yeah,
you're the oldest out of us, correct?
I don't know how old you people are.
Well, you're 34, right?
I'm 17. You guys are all going to jail.
Wait
But
a
you
minute.
Oh,
Do
fuck.
you actually remember accessing the internet before Google and stuff got real big?
Yes, it was like DOS. It was a black screen. You could talk to like one other pedophile or something somewhere else.
See, because
and
in
you're like,
my family, we didn't have
Other pedophile?
Wait a
Well, see,
minute.
Wait a second.
I didn't have
Yeah,
broadband
we need to
internet
address
until like
that.
2010. And before that, we had dial-up, so the internet was useless on dial-up.
I'm talking about computers when I was physically 12, sitting there at the computer lab, and it was a black screen, MS-DOS. And like you could get and talk to your teachers or something on some sort of like chat room, but that was it.
You know, our computers at work still use DOS.
Oh yeah.
Insane.
If you're on a forklift and the actual parts search engine is DOS.
Oh
Really?
my god.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Let's. As long as this doesn't end up on the CNN as a manifesto for Derek.
yeah, we'll be fine.
No, I'm going to do
So
mine the classic way.
Do you?
No,
but,
mine will be
all right.
printed the classic way. And 200 years from now, people will read my manifesto and they'll be like, you know what? This guy probably wasn't totally insane.
Do you? So do you guys think that they could possibly be using this? Show you whatever you want to manipulate you and actually show you the type of porn that the government wants you to see. Big porn. I think I've cracked the case. The government's
wow.
the government's altering your mind about what's attractive through manipulating your pornography.
What you're saying is Bang Bros has been behind the entire thing the entire time.
Exactly. Yes.
Whoa.
The government is using porn to turn all of us gay.
Wait a
Oh
minute.
my god.
Gayception.
That's it.
They're
The
slowly
government is
injecting
using
gay
the
thoughts into your head.
to make you gay.
Just like right now, Cheeseburger.
This podcast is brought to you by homosexuality. Try
There we go. Yeah, try it. Give it a try.
it. Oh no.
That's incredible.
Just if you think about us as like cattle, a farmer wants to keep its cattle happy and content and shit like that, so they don't, stampede, try to break out and stuff like that.
Right.
It's almost like that's what they see us as, and they want to keep on feeding us stuff that makes us happy to keep us docile, so we don't.
But it seems like to me, it seems like maybe it's the opposite. Maybe because honestly, we didn't, as a country, like we've always had disagreements, but we've always been able to talk it out. And now it just seems like everybody is at each other's throats constantly because we all live in an echo chamber. I mean, you have to force your way out of it to be able to see anything different. So,
yeah,
and that's what we're saying. They put you in areas like that where you can't get with people who can believe that their beliefs can change and stuff like that. That's
right.
That's
so it just seems like they've set it up to where we're at each other's throats constantly.
But guess what? People are still constantly buying stuff. They're constantly.
Oh, I agree.
Doing stuff. They're not out breaking. I mean, literally, we might be arguing with each other, but we're still paying taxes. We're still going out and buying stuff, even though our money is literally worth nothing now.
So I was concerned that Zuckerberg was an android, but now I'm starting to think that Derek might be.
Well, Zuckerberg is an android, and Derek is an android as well. Based on the quality of his
sexual assault bot.
Yeah, based on the popping in his microphone, he may be an android.
No, that's actually me just tapping my leg.
Wait a minute.
Oh boy, he's tapping it really hard.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie, this new microphone of mine is fucking picks up everything.
Pretty sick.
That's my air conditioner you hear right there. You want to hear something else? Check it right.
No,
don't do it.
What was that?
It's already been
done. No.
He's gonna get his fist stuck one day.
Before we started this episode, folks, which I'm glad we've gotten off track just completely at this point, but before we started this episode, Derek ripped. Oh wait, I already talked about that. Wow, I'm high as hell.
Yeah, no, we weren't recording when we talked about it. Actually.
Oh. No, I'm pretty sure I already.
I'm pretty sure you already talked about it. I'm pretty sure you did.
It was memorable.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was beautiful.
It was unfortunate, is what it was. And no, it was not beautiful. It was not beautiful. It was not brave. Beautiful. Get out of your echo chamber.
And get out. That's what we're doing. That's what we're talking about.
Breaking down the walls.
Breaking down the walls.
Listen, everything you do is beautiful now. Don't you know that?
Well, I just admit. I'll admit, if it makes you more comfortable, that before we started this episode, I almost shit my pants. Just sitting here, I trusted a fart.
Oh God.
It made it to the very brim, and I had to turn back. And
We've all been there. It's a
You had to hit
dangerous
the
day in
reverse button.
Cheeseburger.
yeah, the emergency door slam button.
Shove it back up in there.
Yeah.
Abort mission. Abort mission.
I wonder how many pounds of pressure your asshole just makes whenever you've got to like hold in a fucking flowing river of shit.
You know, it's actually a cool science experiment we should do.
We should do that.
We should pump.
All right,
Cheeseburger
next
forward.
We
we're
believe
gonna talk about that.
We're gonna force Cheeseburger to eat an entire.
An
The
entire
robot.
what?
An
And then
entire
we're
what?
gonna make him hold it.
Stop it,
You-
robot.
You did that thing that Peter Parker did where he just disappeared in that movie that I didn't watch.
I said we're gonna make you eat an entire Thanksgiving dinner
Oh,
and hold
nice.
it in.
Oh, not
For a
nice.
week.
Oh fuck.
And then we'll measure. We'll just measure the
Yeah.
joule. We'll measure the joules of.
Yeah, somehow we will
Right,
figure out a
your
way
asshole.
to measure the pressure on his asshole.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad I'm gonna be rigged up like
a
some
Christmas
kind
tree.
of strange, yeah, like a Christmas tree. It seems pretty exciting, honestly.
It sounds like early Christmas to me.
Oh fuck.
Oh no.
So we went from the internet doesn't exist to you guys putting cables in my asshole. This is,
Yes.
this
And,
is great. We've
Hillary
evolved
Clinton
nicely.
is a lizard person.
Hillary Clinton is a lizard person. That's just fact.
Stop, guys. I don't want to get Clinton.
And I always figured she's more like a salamander of some kind.
Listen,
She's
the
some
Hillary,
kind of lizard.
listen, the Clinton kill list doesn't exist. I don't believe in it.
Yes, you do.
And hey, the Clinton kill list doesn't exist. I don't believe it.
Wait. Jake.
Yes.
Hold on.
Um,
Look me in the eye
Robot?
and tell me you don't believe in it.
Did he disappear? No.
Oh no, guys, you can't see it, but
Look me in the eye.
Oh
Tell me you
no.
don't believe that.
What have you done?
this is
Oh
unfortunate.
god.
This is unfortunate. See, none of our viewers are going to be able to see this.
Thank
Uh,
It's
God.
only for you.
Yeah,
it's
thank
only
God.
for you
Thank
guys.
God for you guys because it's unfortunate.
Oh
So the Clinton
god.
kill list doesn't exist. I
Yeah.
don't believe
I
it.
believe in it. I see
Yeah,
Derek's
Epstein
beautiful
killed
face.
himself.
Please don't kill me. Well, guys,
I think the internet. I think that this one's the first one that we've covered that I'm pretty sure. I mean, I think I don't know. I can't remember what we talked about, but this one I believe in. You know
so
that we're just living in echo chambers. You know.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean, technically,
there's
our first
portions-
unreleased episode is about the Mandela effect, but it never got
Well,
released.
yeah,
yeah.
but it was
So-
dog shit
yeah,
compared to these.
yeah. So, guys, I don't know. There's portions of this theory, of the entire theory, and we didn't touch on everything. But there's portions of the whole thing that I'm kind of skeptical about. But the overarching theme, as far as, we're being manipulated by big tech to live in echo chambers. Yeah, I'm 100% with that. I've been
Oh
saying
yeah,
it
for
years.
sure. Yep, I totally agree.
Break out of your zone, get outside, stay off the fucking internet once in a while, guys. It's good.
Yeah,
Exactly.
touch grass.
Yeah.
Or
Get outside. I know vitamin D burns the skin, but do it.
or go out and troll everyone you know.
Exactly. Yes.
Just 24/7.
Exactly. Do that.
Become the thing you swore to destroy.
Yeah.
By the way, Speaking of being pulled out of your reality into the other, what do you guys think about the new Matrix movie that's coming out?
I haven't really seen any trailers with it, but I love Keanu Reeves. So,
what do you think about the Matrix movie we live in?
But gosh, they've ruined the
Damn,
last two that they tried.
Next week, is reality real?
Is reality, and we're actually going to
may
get to
argue
the
no.
bottom of it. We're
That's
actually
what I'm
going to
saying.
get to the bottom
Honest,
of it.
I think next week we should actually talk about the zoo theory.
The zoo theory?
Oh,
Yes,
yeah,
that Earth is actually a zoo and aliens are just like monitoring us, but they don't want to interact with us because it might mess with our development. I think we should talk about that next week.
Okay, well, we won't get too into it right now, but that sounds good.
Yes. So next week, aliens.
Do they like
of course,
to
more talk about Cheeseburger's asshole?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
Aliens.
Sunday. Well, guys, we got anything else to add?
Yes.
Brought to you by a dead girl found in a river.
Yes.
Oh. Well, that's about as serious a sponsor as you're going to have.
Yep, exactly. And also, just leave a like. Even if you didn't like it, just leave a like. You know?
Yeah.
Also brought to you by Dead Dreams.
Yeah, it costs $0 now.
Yeah, it costs $0 to give a like. But if you really like us, I want you to. And
No!
if you're over 18, listen, I want you to take off your pants. First, I want you to undo your belt. And then I want you to take off your pants. And then use your penis to hit the like button.
I hate this so fucking much.
And if you're not 18, you can put your headphones back on.
Well, if you're not 18, you shouldn't be listening into this. I mean,
No,
it's age
That's
restricted.
fair. Yeah, that you know what? That's fair enough. Yes.
Yes, I have age restricted all these videos.
Oh, good.
Yes.
Yeah.
I am a semi-responsible adult, okay? Semi-responsible.
If you're listening, slam your cooter into your phone too, ladies. I mean, try to use your clitoris to hit the like button.
Exactly.
You know, if you're feeling frisky.
Oh my god, we're never gonna get monetized.
No, we're gonna have to go Patreon if anything.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Yeah, don't forget hit that like button, share. Don't forget to hit the notification bell. Get notified when we drop new videos.
Yeah,
help me pay for my medication. I got AIDS from a dog.
And if you're enjoying the podcast, let me get over my stutter there just a second. If you're enjoying the podcast, maybe consider subscribing.
Yeah,
we always appreciate it.
And on that note,
somebody make us a Patreon.
Oh my god. Oh god.